Salam, my name is Rajinder Singh and welcome to another show of Conscious Living. It's the show where we have inspirational people every week, and Sangaji today really is no exception. It's so nice that I can actually introduce you to two Uncle Gs who I have a deep respect for because they've done so much for the Sangat. You know, when they say actions speak louder than words, I don't think there's any greater proof than over here. So I'll just introduce you to Mohinder Singh. Thank you for coming, and Teja Singh, uncle, thank you for coming. You're from the Sikh Missionary Society, and you know, I think for the past 30 years you've been doing some amazing work. You know, I think you don't even have to tell people already know. What I think would be really nice would be just a bit about your background. Do you know, just you know, because we want future generations to take your example, you know, and it'd be nice to know what inspired you, you know, what makes you every day say, you know, I still want to carry on. I mean, they're doing some amazing camps, and they're carrying even this year as well. So it'd be nice to know what keeps that fire running, you know, so that aspect. Uncle Ji.
To start with, when the society started in 1969, Mr. Sidhu and Mr. Gurbakh Singh, Kirpal Singh were the forerunners of the society. They came to me and they asked me for my support. Okay. And since then, since 1969, 1970, I am connected.
So you've been doing this even before I was
At that time I was working, now I am retired. I am still thinking of the society. I am doing all the work. I have been General Secretary worked in various capacities of the society. Okay. And I try to do my best for the society. And it was in Gravesend to start with. It was founded in Gravesend. And then in 1984, it moved to Southall, the present premises.
Okay, all right, okay.
And since then, got its own building, big building, everything, hall, Sikh Resource Center, and many rooms, you know that, and the Gurdwara.
Yes.
So we have, the Sikh Missionary Society have 30 publications which are printed and distributed free to the Sangat, apart from one or two. The first publication was Introduction to Sikhism, and this is very popular. We have distributed over 40 or 50,000 copies of this. Okay. And this is the most well-read book by the
Introduction to Sikhism.
Okay. It's written by Mr. Gurbachan Singh Sidhu ji, who's
the original
writer of the books, and who thought about the Sikh Missionary Society, and he is the forerunner of the society. And And
so, Uncle Ji, when was this written?
It's inside.
Okay, so first impression 1973. Yeah. So literally within a few years, you already started.
It's fourth edition now.
Okay.
When every time we print about 10,000 copies of each.
10,000, yes.
And so it going to Mr. Sidhu and his friends that they brought this society on the footing.
Fantastic.
And while you're talking about the camp, then
I'll talk about it in a moment, if that's fine. Mohinder Singh ji, I mean, Uncle, you're the Education Secretary.
That's right.
Now, it was a few years ago, we did a camp in Bristol. I remember that particularly, Sangaji, because I was there in a capacity of teaching, and what I really liked was the aspect of, you know, your knowledge, apart from the Sikhi side, because that's understood, if you know what I mean. You know, it was your health knowledge, and you come from a background of health, because you knew these exercises, and you know, If you could tell the Sangaji a bit about your background, that would be good. Do you know?
Right, Wahiji ka Khalsa, Wahiji ka Fateh. Actually, I was a teacher for many, many years. I taught in the UK for more than 27 years.
Okay.
When the society moved to Southall, more than 20 years back, I naturally started visiting them because there's a wide range of books there on Sikhi.
Yes.
There are books on about Sikhi, like Guru Granth Sahib, Swarup, and Sanchis, with translation in English and in Punjabi. And there is a wide range of books on Sikh history and books for Punjabi learners. So my interest was the books. And then I got involved in the work of the society as well.
So you went there just out of interest, just to look at the books and what's happening, and then you slowly got into.
That's right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And then they nominated me to become a member, to become their rep on the SECRE.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is certainly a council of advisory council
All right.
for the teaching of religions in schools. So I have been a member of this SECRE for the last 15 years or so.
So that's an amazing wealth of experience coming in.
True.
You know,
Yeah.
that's really, really handy. You know, Sangaji, as you know, with every program, we try to put so much in, and I really want to ask the Uncle G so many questions, but I'm just really going to zip forward, and because I really want to concentrate a bit more on the camps that you've been doing. And Uncle Teja Singh, has it been, what, for over 30 years?
Yeah. This 35th camp, this is going to be held.
35th camp?
The first camp was held at Gurdwara Grace in 1978.
1978. So it was held in 1978 in Gravesend?
No, not in Grace, Essex.
Oh, Grays at Essex.
Yeah,
oh, right.
yes,
Okay,
yes.
okay. What was the inspiration for having it over there?
It was a first camp, and people were very much attracted to it.
Okay.
And Mr. Sidhu had this idea, and he worked so hard. We had a lot of meetings in Grace before we took off. And so many people came around, even Inder Jeet Singh, who is the member of the parliament here now.
Oh, yes, he's a lord.
Lord,
Yes.
Lord. He came there for a lecture.
Okay.
Yeah, and so many others.
So many people have been touched by what you've done.
That. And after that, so many camps were held all over UK, just like Southampton, Walsall, Bradford, Birmingham, Coventry, and Newcastle on Tyne.
Okay.
And some in Gravesend, in Gurdwara Hayes.
And that's what's actually going to be happening this year in Gravesend.
In Gravesend.
Okay. If the Sangaji is watching and their children have never been to a camp,
Yeah.
if we were to describe, you know, is it for 5 days?
No, it's 7 days.
7 days. Okay.
7 days, Sunday to Sunday.
Sunday. Okay.
Sunday to Sunday we start Sunday evening.
Okay.
And following Sunday we finish at 1 o'clock, 2
1 o'clock, so roughly just after lunchtime. So they get a full 7 days.
7 days.
Okay, and this year, what are the dates for this year?
22nd of July to 29th of July.
22nd of July to the 29th.
For Sunday to Sunday.
Okay.
And it will be great pleasure. We invite everybody, all the children who want to play a part in that, learn something, we invite them.
There were different age groups from memory, isn't it? So,
no, age group is usually 9 to 15.
9 to 15,
It
okay.
used to be 7 to 15, now it's 9 to 15.
9 to 15, okay. So so there's 9 to 15, so there's 6 years, and they're split, are they? So
We split into junior or senior groups, two groups.
Okay.
And for seminars purposes, we split them.
Okay, okay.
So
Hanji.
What happens is that there are about 100 campers
Okay.
every year, boys and girls both,
Okay.
and we split them according to the gender.
Okay.
Girls in separate groups,
Yeah.
boys in separate groups,
Yeah.
and those groups are given names after our Sikh heroes, like
Yes, I remember.
Yes.
Yes.
It's,
Baba Bahadur, Banda Singh Bahadur,
uh-huh.
Pari Singh Nalwa, and Mata Jitoji group,
Okay, so
Mata
that's,
Sahib Kaur group.
that's a great way of just remembering
Yeah.
superheroes from Sikh
Yeah.
history just by having them as teams.
That's right. And every group has a group leader and an assistant group leader.
Okay,
So there are about 10 campers in every group.
okay. And what's the maximum in terms of applicants you can take?
we take up to 100 to 110 people,
Okay.
boys, girls, and after that we don't take any more. We do what we can manage.
No, absolutely. That makes absolute sense. So, if people are interested, and you know, what's the best way of getting in touch? I'm pushing because it's such a Sangaji. The reason is that I've been there a couple of times. I even went last year to Chigwell to help out, and they do such a great job. And I just want to get this information out there because you know you are doing a fantastic job.
They can phone the society to get the form.
Can I just check over here?
Yeah, there should be a form there somewhere.
Is it
Uh, the-
0208?
That's right, yeah.
Okay. So, you know, if you're thinking, you know, and this is on the 22nd of July to the 29th of July.
July.
Okay. And if you're thinking, you know, I'd love my children to go along, this is the telephone number. So, you know, if you can grab a pen and paper, and we'll say it again in 2-3 minutes, but I'll say it now. It's 0208 574 1902. That's 0208 574 1902. This is the Sikh Mission Society in Southall, and if people
Address is given 10.
addresses, okay, great. I mean, there's a website as well.
Yeah.
You know, it's nice. You're very modern here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. And there is a website as well. You can Google it, but it's www.Sikh Missionary Society. So that's Sikh S-I-K-H Missionary MISSIONARY Society SOCIETY.org. So SikhMissionSociety.org, and they can download
From the web.
from the actual web, yeah?
Yeah.
And they could just give you a call and just to confirm. When's the last date?
Actually, what happens is that our camps are always fully subscribed, sometimes oversubscribed.
Okay.
So we do first come, first served basis.
All right.
As soon as we have got the right number,
Yes.
about 100,
Okay.
we do not entertain anymore.
Fair enough.
Happily.
Well, that makes
So-
sense because you do as much as you can, you know, you can handle and take care.
That's
of.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what was really nice, and again, I'm talking from personal experience, so I can only talk why I enjoyed the camp. And there are a couple of reasons, and it's not something you can actually put onto paper. What I actually liked was, that, and this is what I don't see so much in other places, is that you kept to a regime, but at the same time, you listened and were open to suggestions. And that I've rarely seen. It's like sometimes if an outsider comes and they see something which is not quite right, and you tell the organisation, sometimes an organisation will say, okay, look, we know what we're doing. What was really nice was that there were aspects of the camp where I made a few suggestions, and you were so ready to listen. I mean, it was 99.999% perfect, Sangaji. I'm just telling you. There's always room for just adjusting. And I gave those suggestions, and they're so open. What I liked was they're very open straight away. In the morning, kids were doing exercise. They put in aspects of yoga, very open. The kids loved it, okay, and you know you're open to that, okay, you know, because sometimes if something's not known, it's like, you know, people hold back, but you said no, we'll see, if it works, we'll take it in, and it's something that you did do, you know. I like the aspect. Hanji, sorry.
Yes, and these camps are very popular with the kids. The reason being that we have got a structure there, a timetable there, but at the same time, as you mentioned, we are flexible. We are ready to listen to the campus. And some children come again and again. Even when they're at universities, they come back to become group leaders and help us in other respects. Ours is the only camp, we would like to tell people, which is a residence camp. We are pleased that other gurdwaras, other organizations are running camps, weekend camps, which is great. I think it's a good idea. Children learn a great deal from the camps, and they really make friends.
That's it.
They socialize with other peers with similar thinking, and it's very inspiring. The environment is very inspiring.
I think you hit the nail on the head there. It is the aspect of being amongst fellow friends, going on the same path.
They become lifelong friends later on, and I've seen some. Still, they are, you know, meeting with each other at the moment. So all the people go to the camps. It's the best.
It is, because you meet and you go through your own journey, and especially at that young age. You know, you're going through your own journey, and you meet, because you may not even meet them. You know, they could be living on the other side of the country. You know, but you meet them and you create that friendship, and it's a friendship which you can't just break away that easily.
And yes, and we give them an opportunity to experience a Sikh way of life.
Yes.
They get up early in the morning. All of them get up at 6 a.m. They all have showers. They all go to Darbar Sahib to do part and sing shabds, say the prayers. Ardas is said by one of the campus, and walk is taken by one of the campus. And other children who are new, they find it amazing that one of them can actually read Guru Granth Sahib. So it encourages them. And then all day long, they live a very disciplined life. There are so many activities, and food is good. Fruit is served all day.
Yes.
All day.
Yes.
And in the afternoon, there are activities, physical activities, games, and they enjoy them.
You know, what I couldn't understand, and this is from the adult side of me, you know, you provided so much, you know, I'm talking the food, it was non-stop, Sangatji, okay? You went out, there was a day trip as well, okay? How much is the cost for the week?
It's nearly 160 pounds, nearly 160 pounds
per child.
Per child, whereas we charge only 80 pounds.
I was about to say the sums were not working out, because I was thinking, for what you're charging, okay, and what you're giving, it doesn't tally, and that was the
That's
that
right.
was my financial side. So
By the see, people are very generous. Our community must appreciate their generosity. I mean, the building which has been built is 3-story building with one big Mata Sahib Kaur's hall.
Yes.
And no bank loan was needed. People gave loan members free of interest.
Wow.
And it has been paid back. So people appreciate our focus on the youth. That is our objective.
Sangaji, did you hear that? And the reason I say that is every day, you know, we hear about, you know, oh, you know, Sangat, we're not doing this. Sangat, we should do this. You know, why aren't we like this? We have proof that it is happening now. You know, we have members, we have unspoken heroes who are giving within the Sangat, you know, and we've got proof right here. I mean, that's just wonderful, and I wasn't expecting to hear that.
We have about 30, more than 30 publications of the society, and we distribute them free, and many of them are sponsored by people. When we reprint them or produce a new edition, there is always somebody who is going to meet the cost of the book.
You know, that's really nice to hear, because you know that people have that heart to give.
Because every book costs up to 4,000 to 5,000 pounds. People do come forward and donate the entire cost of the publication.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so this is the spirit of our people that they keep us going.
See, we have that. We do have it now. We don't have to ask for it, Sangaji. We have it.
Yeah. So
Rajendra Singh ji, we would like people to come and visit our resource room, resource area. It's a kind of bookshop. You can come and have all our publications free for your kids. Bring your kids along. And there are books that can help with the learning of the Punjabi. And we have CDs, DVDs, and kakars,
Okay, well,
Siri Sahibs,
Sangaji,
and a lot others.
I'm going to give the address as well. It's 8 to 10 Featherstone Road, Southall.
These are the publications.
Oh, wow, okay. So I'm actually looking at the list, and can people, they could just come inside, they can speak to somebody and...
There's always somebody. Gyani ji, Rajendra Singh is there.
Okay.
So we are open 7 days a week.
Wow, okay.
So from 10 to 6.
I'm looking over here, we've got 31 publications over here. We've got 32, we've got an introduction here. It says all these books are free distribution to individuals, and as I say, what's nice is that sometimes, you know, we want to answer questions and we're not 100% sure. Well, we have a resource here. You know, the Uncle G's are providing a resource, saying we have the publications here, come and take it from us.
Of course. They can just ring us, email us, whatever they like.
Okay.
So we are here to help them.
And we also have greeting cards, nominal charges. So instead of sending other kind of greeting cards, you can always have them from us.
Well, listen, that's a fantastic idea. I mean,
cards.
There's, you know, we're always sending greeting cards of one form or another. Why not send it something related to Sikhi? That would be lovely. You know, I've seen some of them, and they're always beautiful quality as well. You know.
Yeah.
That's great. Going back to the camp, and it's, as I say, there's so much to talk about. Hanji,
he will talk about our daily routine, about the schedule.
Brilliant. I mean, you actually read my mind. That's a bit strange. You actually read what I was going to say. Okay.
Right. Our daily routine is like this. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. or rather 7:30 a.m. Wake up time, washing up and getting ready. 7:30 to 7:50 registration, morning assembly, Sikh anthem, De Shiva Var Mohe. Believe me, when 130 people sing that Shabd together, it's amazing. It's so thrilling. 7:50 to 8:40, Naam Simran, Nitnem. We go to the Diwan Hall where Guru Granth Sahib Ji's Prakash is there, and children do Simran first, then that Japji Sahib, the whole of it. Then Shabd singing, Ardas and walk. After that, 8:40 to 9:30 breakfast. 9:30 to 10:30, this year we are going to start a very intensive sort of curriculum, and it consists of 9 modules, and every child is expected to cover 4 modules, and they can choose from the 9 modules. So 9:30 to 10:30 module learning, group A, group B, group D. 10:30 to 11 morning break, refreshments. 11 to 11:50 module learning, group A, group B, group D. 11:50 to 12 cold drinks. 12 noon module learning, group A, B and group D. 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Guru Ka Langar. 2 p.m. to 4:30 physical recreational activities and competitions, as well as lessons in personal skills, module C. 4:30 to 5:15 refreshments, personal hygiene, freshen up. 5:15 to 6 Reharas, evening prayer. 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Guru Ka Langar. 7 to 8:45 theme, Shabad, Kirtan Sohla. 8:45 to 9 evening refreshments. That's how busy our day is. But children, because they like it, it's so interesting, and they're motivated, they don't mind. They're quite happy to go with everything.
I may tell that Shabd are sung. They taught, each group is taught one Shabd, so that they learn it. They can come on the stage, sing together. They are divided in 10 groups. That's other thing. One theme Shabd, main Shabd, is sung every night, so that the children remember it. ਜਦੋਂ ਉਹ ਘਰ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਐਟ ਦਾ ਐਂਡ ਆਫ ਦਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਮਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਗੁਣਗੁਣਾਉਂਦੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਵੀ ਆਹ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਅਸੀਂ ਮੈਂ ਸਿੱਖਿਆ ਸੀ ਹਰ ਰੋਜ਼ ਗਾਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਬੱਚੇ every day that same shabd and this background knowledge meaning everything is given to them for 5-6 days. Same shabd is sung on the stage with different groups. That's how it works, and the children love it very much, that theme shabd.
Imagine, I mean, the energy, imagine that is such a full packed day.
Yeah.
You know, and within that there's so many jewels of the mind that they're picking up all the time. And they're learning from, as you say, from each other.
Of course.
So, you know, there's many things which they're learning which you can't put onto paper. You know, they're picking up things because they're in the Sangat, you know, they're in the presence of Maharaj. So, you know, things are just moving forward, actually.
And the amazing thing is that in almost every group, you will find somebody who can play the harmonium. You can always find somebody who will try the tabla. And on the final day, when we give them awards, parents also join in. They're welcome. And at that time, every group is given a chance to come to the stage and sing their respective shabd. And it's very good.
You know what would be nice, as I say, obviously this is subject to your clearance, but it would be lovely on the last day when the awards are giving, if we can actually come and film that. Would that be something you would consider?
Yes.
Of course. We will really appreciate that.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we'll have a word with the camera crew, but it'd be lovely, you know, for the children, as they're getting their awards and everything, to be on TV. So, you know.
We always have somebody well known in the society on the final day.
Okay.
At whom temples can look as a role model.
All right.
To give the awards.
Just like this year, we are requesting the ex-mayor of Gravesend,
Okay.
Tanmanjeet Singh Tesi. He will, I think, will give away the prizes on the final day.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, he's a Sikh mayor. Last year he...
Okay, so that's great. So the former mayor
yeah.
will actually be there, hopefully, you know?
Yeah.
That's right.
Great, okay.
And also from this year, we have decided to pay more attention to Punjabi language. We'll encourage children to use Punjabi more and more, because this is the only time when they will have this chance. In their day-to-day life, many of them, most of them, speak very little Punjabi. They don't get a chance, or we want to encourage them, and we will be watching them. The ones who use a lot of Punjabi will recognize them, appreciate them collectively. So I think sometimes we should just think about the importance of Punjabi learning.
Okay.
Some parents are very good, and I'm sure all the gurdwaras, all the Sikh organizations locally are trying their best to arrange Punjabi classes.
You know what's interesting is having that bridge, because what I tend to find, okay, you have people who are either very good Punjabi speaking or very good English speaking, and it's just having that bridge where both can actually understand from each other, because otherwise it becomes if someone speaks to me in fluent Punjabi, no matter how hard I try and listen, my brain switches off because it's too much to take in. That's just me, you know, whatever, my fault, but you know, that aspect. But you know, someone who understands, okay, you know, not so fluent in Punjabi, I can understand it obviously, but just having that bridge. So I think that'll be good actually to have that built into the camp.
What I would like to say to our audience, that I would say thank you to those parents whose children are learning Punjabi, parents who use Punjabi in their homes, because most of the people in the world are bilingual. That means they know 2 languages.
They are, but you also get within the Punjabi society, the ones who can't speak so well. I'm talking from the other side, because even in the camp, there were some kids who were speaking in Punjabi because their parents couldn't speak English. And I'm talking about that bridge gap, because some can't speak both ways. You know, having that bridge gap. So, as I say, having youngsters who understand both, you know, perhaps that could be something we could incorporate. So, you know.
Well, there's no doubt that English is our dominant language. In a way, it's our first language these days. So you won't find many children who can't speak English fluently.
I guess we are talking 9 to 15-year-olds.
Yeah, but things have changed since then. So
I agree.
It's such a good skill to know 2 languages.
Oh, absolutely.
If you go locally to the banks, post office, the airport, you will find the staff there, even the managers, Asian managers, Punjabi managers, they can use either of the languages as the need arises. So I think it's a very good skill. With small effort, we can maintain our language.
Brilliant.
And to understand our Guru Granth Sahib is very important.
Yes, no, you're absolutely right. Is Gurumukhi slightly different?
Yeah.
When, you know, like, because I love trying to understand, and it's Punjabi, but it's not Punjabi.
It is Punjabi. It's another name given to Punjabi. Gurumukhi are the letters.
No, but the letters, but when I actually try and read the Dasam Granth, or if I try and read the Guru Granth Sahib, it's not Punjabi, is it? It's other languages mixed in, isn't it?
Exactly.
It's having the understanding.
Yeah. And
I guess Punjabi is a great footholding to starting to understand.
Can I come to another point now? This in the camp, at the end of the week on a Friday or Thursday, we hold a competition of essay competition and drawing competition.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever the children learn in the camp, we make them sit down for a little test, and on the basis of that test, we award them prizes for the essay competition and drawing competition. We display Sikh painting exhibition there in the Gurdwara. We got a lot of painting. Even in that Gurdwara, there are a lot of painting. People can pick up the themes. The children can pick up the themes and they can display whatever they want to.
This just sounds amazing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, my own, honestly, Sangaji, my ways, I mean, it's just fascinating talking to youngsters, is that you're probably already oversubscribed already. You know, it just sounds too good to be true. And the thing is, I have actually been, and it is just amazing, you know. Is it just once a year?
It's once a year.
Once you hold this camp.
And another competition is the Star Sujao.
Okay.
We introduced last year.
That's going to be good fun.
And it's getting very popular, and we will try to...
I can see that already, yes.
We will try to award them with the talent.
And many girls try to win.
That's wonderful, because, you know, they should all feel comfortable, you know, and enjoy the aspect, you know. And girls can still be girls, having at the Star, enjoying it, you know. It's, you know, as I say, I really want to get so much on the unspoken work that Sikh Mission Society does. And again, I'm talking, you know, in Southall. On Wednesdays, Sangaji, you know, it's so nice. There's a youth Simran, you know, from about 7 till about 9.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, and you walk in there and you've got youngsters, they're doing Simran, and, you know, as a treat, the lungas, chips, beans and pasta, it's there every week, and it's delicious, and everyone just enjoys it. It's a very relaxed atmosphere, you know. It's not the sort of atmosphere where you go in and you feel, am I doing something wrong? Have I put my left foot wrong or right foot wrong? You go there, you know, you give respect to Maharaj, and then you just relax, you talk, you meet Sangatji, you relax, you know, talk. It's a very relaxed atmosphere, you know, and that's what attracts me to go down there. But also, say there, you also have a dedicated yoga, Kundalini Yoga Center over there. And then is it adult learning in terms of computers or something? I saw. There's always something happening there.
Punjabi learning classes are run as well. They are Kirtan classes are run there as well.
Oh, right.
Their tabla classes are run.
Okay.
Now, so many students are coming there.
So when are the tabla
in the
classes?
Sikh Mission Society tabla classes.
Okay.
Amritpal Singh.
Amritpal, as in Tony. Amritpal. Oh, I know him very well. Okay, so he does it there as well.
He tabla there.
Ah, brilliant. Okay,
and the Kirtan by another specialist man.
Okay, that's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, you really are holding the aspect of resources.
Our classes are full up there. Even the rooms are full up there because there are so many people come around. And another thing of the camp, may I tell?
Yes, of course.
That we encourage the little kids to learn Gurbani by heart, and we give them prizes to encourage them for this. Those who memorize, learn Japji Sahib by heart, we don't let them go like that. We give them special prizes every year. No.
You know when I did the Bristol, I remember, I think we came back from a trip, I think, I can't remember where it was. It was a trip. It was a really nice day out. I loved it. We came back, and then I thought, you know, it was my group's turn to do Japji Sahib in the morning. And I thought, I'm really tired, but I'll just do it. You know, I'll just ask them just to sit down. The kids have so much energy that literally their energy just took my tiredness away. And they sat down in the Darbar Sahib and they started doing the most amazing Japji Sahib, you know. And they were like, they're just full of energy. And that must rub off on everyone, you know. Because I remember at the end I was so exhausted, but nicely exhausted, you know.
Yeah, Rajinder Singh ji, that Bristol place, Gurdwara, was originally a school.
Was it really?
It was a school, and when we decided to hold the camp there,
Yeah.
we told them what our requirements were. And the rooms are not ready. People over there spent huge amount of money getting the place ready, carpeted. And during the camp, one lady who was a nurse, she took the whole week off to do the first aid with the kids. And other ladies came to help with the langar. So people were enthusiastically involved with the camp. That gives you a lot of encouragement and
I may give some about the food we provide to the kids.
Yes.
Because
it was delicious, by the way.
In the morning, we give them all sort of cereals, breakfast, and other afternoon and supper, we give one Punjabi meal, another we give them English meal. Just
yes,
like
I remember one day
chips,
pizzas
beans,
came, you know, and
chips, beans, pizza, something like that. So it's all veg.
And it was just so much, Sangaji. It was like it just kept coming. Okay. You know.
That's right. Just like a marriage party.
I think that sums it up. It really was like that. You know, it's like it's not like okay, here's one little bit. It just kept coming. You know,
you know that.
And may I urge the youth that they must have this book in the homes.
Which one?
It's called A Brief Introduction to Sikhism
So hopefully you
by
can see
Gurbachan
this.
Singh Sidhu.
Okay.
It's in question and answer form. And if you, Rajinder Singh, read one or two questions start from page 15.
Okay, I'm just looking. The first question that came up, question 24. What is the status of women in Sikhism? It just happened to come. So in Sikhism, there's complete equality between the sexes, and it's so nice that we can say that straight away. It's not like yes, we think there's complete equality amongst the sexes. You know, no matter what people say, it's written down. You know, and this is what we within Sikhi do believe: complete equality. Women can visit a Gurdwara, conduct services, read the Holy Granth, lead the Sikh armies, vote in elections, enjoy all other rights enjoyed by the Sikh men. They are not required to observe pradha or commit sati. The husbands call a wife beta, or the husbands call a wife. Is it ardhangi? What?
Ardhangi. Better half.
Better half. Okay. Okay. There is no restriction on the education or movements as long as they follow the Guru's instructions. Eve in Sikhism is not regarded as temptation incarnate, but as the conscious of men. I mean, I just read just one paragraph and I literally just took that literally at a...
And this statement is supported by the quotation from Guru Granth Sahib, which is given in Punjabi as well as in English.
I'm just going to read this. I'll just read the second paragraph. We've literally got 2 minutes, but just... It is on record that Guru Amar Das appointed women as missionaries of the Sikh faith. Guru Tegh Bahadur once remarked that women of Amritsar were nearer to God than men because they accepted the will of God readily. In Sikh history, the part played by Mai Bhargav and others is well documented. They denounced the actions of their husbands who deserted Guru Gobind Singh and formed a women's battalion to make amends for their husband's folly. They fought bravely and laid down their lives for the Guru's cause. I mean, it's the women who've taken the Sikhi forward, not the men.
That's right.
You know?
You're right.
And we are giving this book with other books free, so that we would be happy if we just give all the 5,000 we have just published, printed, and so that we can have more.
So once again, I thank the Sikh channel for inviting us here, and
thank you for coming. You know, thank you for coming and giving us some of your valuable time and telling us of the amazing seva that you do.
But our media, Sikh channel, enables us to link up. Now, there are people right across Europe watching the Sikh channel. So naturally, it's a great asset. I think the community is already doing a lot, but I think they need to do a lot more.
Well, let's work in conjunction with each other. As I say, we'll try and set something up. So on the last day, on the children's camp, when you have the awards, we'll try and organise so we have our camera crews down there.
We will really
So
welcome you.
That is brilliant. So we'll work something out. So we have your clearance. We'll see, and camera crews are there.
Yeah.
And hopefully everyone will be happy. That's the idea.
Yeah.
That's why Sikh Channel does this. That's why on the Conscious Living Show we're trying to get inspirational people. So thank you. I'm just looking at the time, geez, and it's, as I say, the time just goes so quickly, and I really wanted to get as much information. We haven't done justice. Sangaji, I'm just going to quickly show some of them. We've got the Sikh marriage ceremony, the Guru's Way, and Constitutional Sikh Missionary Society, the Sikh marriage ceremony. We've got the campus book. There's so much, and we'll try and sort something out. We'll even, we'll come again, even on location. We'll do that. But thank you so much, and Sangaji, thank you for watching, and we'll see you again sometime soon on the Conscious Living Show on Sikh Channel.
Once again, Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.